Hello everyone, welcome to Sutra Yoga's YouTube channel. Today we're going to practice Vinyasa with me, Pritha. If you're new in this channel, please listen to your body, take it easy, do what you can, and just focus on that instead of focusing on what you cannot do. And we're not going to need any other props other than the yoga mat. Although if you have a strap, just like the one in the back there, you can have yours or maybe 2 blocks. It's always nice to have some props ready, but if you don't have any of those, don't worry about it really. Yeah, so before we begin, I'm going to pull a card for all of us so that it's easier for us to set an intention. Because to be honest, sometimes when you come to a yoga class and then the teacher say, okay, everybody, let's set an intention for our practice today. Sometimes we kind of not connect between our mind and the present moment. So it's hard for us to set an intention. So if you're one of those people today, I'm going to help you to see whatever it is this card has for us. Actually, okay. Okay, so I hope you see what it is. If this resonates with you, you can use it for your practice. And if it's not, if you have a better intention to use, you go ahead and use it, okay? So that being said, let's start on the mat. So I'm just going to sit in a Vajrasana position. So I'll be sitting on my ankles. And if this is a little bit too much for you, you can always sit on Sukhasana, which is in a cross-legged position. And sometimes this also quite hard. And if you have your knees right there, quite high, you can use a block or maybe pillows. I'm pretty sure that if you're practicing at home, you probably have some pillows, and just place the pillows underneath your other thighs, right? So if you don't think you need it, that's okay too. Sit in Sukhasana or easy pose, or let's meet in Vajrasana. Wherever you are, that's great, that's good. So I'm going to put this card right there so that we can remind ourselves of what our intention was. And let's place the hands anywhere around your thighs, turning the palms down. And if you feel ready, you can close your eyes. If you're not yet ready, if you're not yet feeling safe, you can just keep your eyes open. And then as soon as we close the eyes, most of the time, our breath knows that we are ready. And it's kind of, if you're starting to take a deep breath in naturally, go ahead and try to stay there. It is a good sign when your body is in sync with your mind. Wherever you are, mind-wise or thought-wise, if you're not yet arriving, just gently observe your breath. So our practice today is all about non-harming, or in Sanskrit is known as ahimsa. It's one of the part of 8 limbs of yoga practice. So ahimsa is known as non-harming to ourselves, non-harming to other beings, non-harming to nothing else. So let's try to deepen the breath, taking a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale to sigh. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling. And exhale out. Good job. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Keep your facial muscles relaxed. And then you can blink your eyes open. Let's keep your hands on top of your thighs. And some of us able to reach our kneecaps with our palms. Wherever you are, listen to your body. Remember that words ahimsa. Try to be super nice to yourself here, being really kind in your practice and in your daily lives. On your next inhale, we're gonna open up through the chest, rolling the shoulders back. And exhale, round the spine. Let's bring the chin into the chest. Good. Again, inhale. Spread the heart open. And exhale, round the spine. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Last round. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly come back to the center. Sit nice and tall. Imagine that you try to lift up through the ceiling with the crown of the head. So adding a little bit of length through the spine, through the back of your neck. And if you're sitting in cross-legged position, we're going to meet in Vajrasana, the way I'm sitting right now. Just for a moment, we're not going to stay here for any longer. And we're going to place the hands down the side of our hips and try to round the spine. Round the spine, just like what we did earlier in the variation of cat-cow. Spread the fingers wide away from one another, and then we're going to start to lean back and lift the knees up. Okay, so remember to do what you can. If this is not yet happening to you, don't worry about it. And if it's happening, slowly, gently drop the knees down. We're going to curl the toes under here just for a counter action. And then rest your arms alongside of your body, keeping the heart open. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your next exhale, we're going to interlace the fingers behind the lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades in towards one another, opening up through the sternum, the chest bone, keeping your bellies in. Tuck your chin under. And then slowly release. Reach your arms up overhead. Try to round the spine a little bit here. Exhale, open the heart away through the front side of the room. Again, interlacing the fingers and try to expand through the collarbones. And exhale, reach your arms up, round the spine. And let's gently bring the hands down into the earth. We're going to meet in all fours. So instead of finding cat-cow, we're going to draw a circle with your entire body so that you can allow or maybe introduce some different kind of pressures through your wrists and through your knees. And maybe if you're located in Central Europe, as me right now, maybe some of you just got out of bed because this is Saturday, and why not, right? And this is really, really good to open up those hips and the shoulders. But if you're located in Indonesia, you probably have done so much or nothing at all on Saturday. This is also really good to do to end the day. And then we're going to draw the circle to the opposite side. So in today's practice, we're going to try to increase our flexibility, because it's always good to have an increased flexibility in our body, because flexible body, flexible mind, and flexible mind, flexible body. And that being said, slowly come back to the center, flat back. On your next exhale, let's shift forward so that your shoulders move past the wrists. And exhale, bring your entire front side of the body down to the earth. Keep the top part of your feet glued on the floor and hands next to the rib cage. Squeeze the elbows in towards one another and drop the forehead down to the earth. Good. On your next inhale, try to pull the navels in towards the spine and peel the chest away from the ground. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale again, peel the chest away from the ground, using the back muscles to lift the heart. Exhale, drop the forehead. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, curl the toes under, come back into all fours and lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. You can bend your knees side to side, walking the ducks in the park, maybe moving your head, or maybe stay in stillness in this downward facing dog. Try to pull the lower bellies in towards the spine. Keep the back body lengthened and try to drop the head down. So at this point, you'll be looking at your toes or maybe your knees. Some of you will be looking at your navels. On your next inhale, again, we're going to shift forward into plank and drop the knees and in your entire body down to the earth here. Keep the hands exactly next to the rib cage. Hug the elbows in. Drop the forehead down. Inhale. Peel the chest open. Lift it into cobra. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. Take it all the way down. Good job. One move, one breath. Inhale. Peel the heart open. Press away from the ground through the palms. Cobra. Heart, heart, heart open. Exhale, take it down. One more time. Inhale, peel, lift, press away. On your exhale, curl the toes under, lift the hips all the way up and back. Inhale to plank. And exhale, drop the entire body down to the earth. And this time, as you keep your hands next to the rib cage, we're going to bend the right knee and the left knee into the bumps. So you can stay here halfway through if you will. Point the toes up or maybe flex the foot. Or maybe try to bring the heels into your buttocks. On your next exhale, push away, press away with your hands and take it all the way back into child's pose. Allow the forehead to touch the earth. Allow the shoulders to soften, to open. Unclench your jaws if you haven't already. And on your next inhale, slowly we're going to come back into that all fours. Keep your heels sticking towards your bumps and take it all the way down. Inhale, lift the heart, press away from the hands and take it all the way back. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Shift forward and take it all the way down. Exhale, press away, take it all the way back. Good. Inhale, push forward, curl the toes under, and exhale, we're going to meet in downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come up to the tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward, step the feet to meet your hands. Keep your feet together to touch and exhale. Let's meet in forward fold. Allow your head to feel heavy. Allow your bellies to engage. Bellies. And let's bend the knees, sink your hips, wrap your arms behind your knees. So instead of in front of you, bring it underneath your thighs, behind your knees. Keep the heart lifted. Open up through the front side of the body as you wrap your elbows and exhale, forward fold, drop the head down. Good, inhale, bend your knees, sink your hips, variation of regular Utkatasana or chair pose. And exhale, forward fold. Remember ahimsa, non-harming. One more time, inhale. Belly is in, sink down, heart open, shoulders away. And exhale, forward fold. Release your arms. Drop the head down, maybe slightly bend your knees. Press away through the earth with the sole of the feet. Inhale, reaching your arms all the way up to the sky. Keeping the front side of the body open. Engaging through the core, engaging through the glues and the quadricep, and exhale, bring the hands down in front of the heart. Good, inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, slowly take your arms down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, step it all the way back to plank. Keep your feet at hip width apart. Press away from the ground and exhale. Drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide forward into upward facing dog and look towards the right toes. Turn your head and come back to the center. Look towards the left toes. Turn your head and exhale, center. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. On your exhale, step the right foot forward. Spin the back heel flat, heels to arch. Inhale to rise up into Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2, keep the front knees bent. Both of your legs are equally strong. Turn the right palms up to the sky. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Wrap the left arms behind you and maybe grab your right thighs. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, come back into warrior 2. And again, reverse the warrior. You got this. Keeping the front knees open. Open up through the right side of the rib cage. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. And on your exhale, straightening the front leg, shift forward. Let's find Trikonasana or triangle pose. Try to lean back towards the imaginary wall behind you. And this time we're going to place the left hands behind our head so that we can lean back here. Open up through the heart. Rolling the left shoulders back and breathe. Inhale, come back to the center, bend the front knees, warrior 2. And exhale, windmill the arms all the way down. Take it back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, push away. And exhale, downward facing dog. Find the breath. Remember, ahimsa, non-harming. Keep breathing, feet together. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Spin the back heel flat, bend the front knees. Inhale, reach your arms out and long. Warrior 2. Keep the length through the spine. Turn the left palms up. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, warrior 2. And again, reverse the warrior. Stay with the breath. Inhale, warrior 2, straightening the front legs. Reach forward through the hips and begin to find your triangle pose. You can reach the right arms up to the sky and rest the left hands against the shins, or maybe if you want to use the core, you can float in the air. Right hands behind your head, lean back, opening up through that shoulders. And inhale, come back to the center. Bend the front knees. Warrior 2. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Let's bend the knees this time and point the right toes behind the left shoulders. Keep the right knees lifted. Both of your hands are equally pressing down through or against the earth. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Again, spin the back heel flat. Inhale, warrior 2. We've been here before. So try to find the breath. Try to find familiarity in this posture. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Come back into warrior 2. Again, inhale, reverse the warrior. Come back to warrior 2. You got this. Begin to shift forward. Find Trikonasana with the front leg straight. Reach the left arms up, or maybe rest the left palms behind you. Lean back. Inhale, looking down. Bend the front knees. Slowly come back into warrior 2. On your next exhale, we're going to interlace the fingers behind our lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades in towards one another. Both knees are still in the same position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, humble warrior, falling forward. Try to rest both of your shoulders on the inside of your right thighs and reach your knuckles up towards the sky. Try not to collapse through the shoulders. Try to let go through the hips and breathe. Inhale, press away from the ground. Come back into warrior 2 and exhale, windmill all the way down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, push away. Up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the feet together to touch. Inhale, lift the left leg all the way up to the sky. Bend your knees and point the left toes towards the right shoulders and breathe. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Spin the back heel flat. Inhale, warrior two. Turn the left palms up. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Breathe. And come back to warrior two. Inhale, turn the left palms up. Again, reverse the warrior. And come back to warrior two. Straighten the front legs. Shift forward. Find your Trikonasana, lean back. Right hands behind your head. And again, lean back, opening up through that right shoulders. Looking down, bend the front knees. Inhale, warrior two. Relax the shoulders, interlace the hands behind your lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades in towards one another, opening up through the front side of the body. Take a deep breath in and exhale, forward fold. Humble warrior, as the name suggests, try to bring that humble feeling through the heart. Keep the hips low. Keep the head down. And inhale, press away from the ground. Come back into warrior two. Exhale, windmill the arms all the way down. Step it back, downward facing dog. Vinyasa, inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, push away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the feet in. Inhale, right leg all the way up. Let's bend the knees. Point the toes again towards the back of the left shoulders. And take it all the way down to the earth. We're going to find wild things. So lift the hips off the ground. Push away through the left palms and breathe. And exhale. Wrap your arms down to the earth. Lift the right leg up. Three-legged dog. On your exhale, let's bend the knees. This time, try to bend the knees towards the outward part of your yoga mat. On your exhale, look forward, and we're going to step the right foot on the outer edge of our mat. Drop the left knees down. On your next inhale, reach your right arms up overhead. And exhale, reach the right hands towards the left toes. Stay here for option one. Option two, bend the left knee and try to bring the left foot into your bumps. So this is progression. You want to take your time, allow the breath to guide you to see how far you can go, okay? And breathe. And then slowly exhale. Release the hands down. Again, curl the left toes under. Lift the knees off the ground first. And step the right foot all the way back. Three-legged dog. Hug or squeeze the right knee into the nose. Give it a kiss. And kick the right leg all the way to the left side of the mat. And land on the knife edge of the right foot. Turn the left heels down to the right side and inhale into fallen triangle. Reach the left arms up to the sky. Press away through the right arms and breathe. Exhale, bring the left hands down to the earth. Inhale, three-legged dog. Keep the right leg lifted. Inhale, plank, three-legged. Exhale, down. Inhale, push away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Opposite side, feet together. Inhale, left leg all the way up. Bend your knees, point the toes towards the back of the right shoulders. And exhale, take it down. Inhale into that wild thing, lifting up through the hips, heart open. And exhale, three-legged dog. On your next inhale, squeeze the left knee into your nose, look forward, and gently step the left foot outside of the yoga mat on the left side. Drop the right knees down, sink through the hips. Inhale, reach the left arms up, and exhale, sweep it down behind you. Keep the left arms extended. Maybe stay here, maybe bend the right knee, grab your foot, or maybe even bringing that right heels into your bums. Keeping the heart open. Shoulders are still away from the ears, and breathe. Gently release. Slowly bring the left hands back down to the earth. Curl the right toes under. Lift the right knees off the ground and step the left foot all the way back up, three-legged dog. Now again, we're going to kiss the left knee into the nose. Really give it a kiss. And exhale, kick the left leg on the outer edge of the yoga mat here, landing on your knife edge. Now, you're going to turn the right heels down to the left side and inhale, find fallen triangle, reaching the right arms up to the sky. Lift up through the hips, through the left arms, and exhale, take the right hands down to the earth and step the left foot all the way back up, three-legged dog. Now, you can obviously drop the knees down, otherwise three-legged plank. Exhale down. Inhale, push away, and exhale. This time, let's take a child's pose. A well-deserved child's pose. The one we probably have been longing for since the beginning of this practice. Allow the forehead to come down to the earth, to rest against the floor. Try to slow down with your breath. On your next inhale, slowly, we're going to look forward. We're going to come back into all fours. And this time, we're going to come down onto our forearms, checking in so that your shoulders or your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers away from one another and plant your finger pads and knuckles and the entire palms to the earth. Good. From here on, you can stay on your knees if you need to. Make sure that you're pushing away from the floor so that your shoulders are activated. Maybe one leg at a time. We're going to extend the right leg long, tuck the toes under, and maybe both legs. Stay breathing. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lift the hips up and back as you walk the feet forward. Keep the feet and hip width apart. Bend your knees if you need to. If it feels better for you, knees bent. Otherwise, some of you, if you're super flexible, maybe you can reach the ground. But that's not the goal of yoga. Keep your shoulders away, activated, and breathe. Heads are away from the floor. On your exhale, drop the knees down to the earth. Good. We're going to point the toes away from the body and take your bums down to the earth once again. We're going to reach the arms down the back so that our fingertips are facing towards our toes. Lean back here. Shoulders away from the ears, opening up through the sternum, and lift the knees off the ground into some toe stretch or ankle stretch. Breathe. And exhale, take it all the way back down. Hands in the front, tuck your toes under. Good, sit nice and tall, pull the bellies in. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your exhale, take your hands down, downward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Good, inhale, come up onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward, and step the feet to meet the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, take your hands down to the heart. Take a moment, walk the feet together to touch, and inhale again, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, this time we're gonna swan dive all the way down to the earth. Inhale, flat back, look forward, and exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sink your hips, sweep your arms down the back of your body, lift up through the heart. On your inhale, reach your arms up overhead, or maybe just diagonal here. Stay near Utkatasana, your favorite pose, I know. And we're going to sink a little deeper and all the way down to the earth. Inhale, find your Navasana, boat pose. Keep it all the way lifted from the heart. And exhale, feet down, come all the way up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, take it down. So you can also use your hands to help you. Inhale, lift the legs. So I'm just gonna demonstrate what it's going to look like when you use your hands. And exhale, feet down, use your hands, come all the way up, Utkatasana. Last one, take it all the way down. And inhale, Navasana. Good. Take your legs down and then shift back. Find the center of your mat. Sit nice and tall. We're going to bend the right knees and place the right knees down. The sole of the right foot is connected to the left inner thighs. Flex both of your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. On your exhale, forward fold. Find your left foot with your hands. If you cannot find your left foot, don't worry. Find just anything that you can find with your hands here. Keeping the back of the body lengthened. Try to fold forward from your hips. Remember that the breath is life. So try to allow yourself to breathe instead of holding on to the breath. And the breath is like the bus ticket to take you into your journey, right? Because if you don't have the ticket, you cannot get on the bus and breathe. And then slowly we're gonna come back to the center. And then we're going to extend the right leg long. We're going to bend the left knee. Same thing, but just on the opposite side. Flex the right toes up so that you can protect your knees. Most of us forgot. And that is putting a lot of rest on your knees. And that would be really suck if you have injuries on your knees. So we don't want that. Point the toes up. Inhale. Reach your arms up. Keep the heart open, open, open. Pull the bellies in, maybe. And exhale, forward fold. Finding the right foot or maybe finding the right leg. Maybe inhale, look forward, lengthen through the spine and exhale. Give your shins or knees a little bit of kiss. So if you're still further away from your legs, please don't get discouraged because whatever kind of flexibility that happens in your yoga practice, all byproduct from your practice, from your daily practice. So the most important thing is to have fun, to breathe, and then to have a regular practice. And then slowly come all the way back up into a seated position. Just feel that the front side of the body and the back side of the body is pretty much more open than it was before. Now let's extend both of your legs long in front of you. We're going to take it all the way down to the earth. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side. Maybe draw a circle with your knees. Do whatever that feels good for your body. Just give a little thanks to yourself for basically being able to give yourself the opportunity to move with the breath. Because if you think about it, there's a 30 minutes yoga, I don't have time for it, but you know, when you sit down randomly anywhere and then you grab your phone and you start to be on your social media, time goes really fast. So instead of doing that, which you can do actually anytime, anywhere you want, it's better to keep your body moving and just try to be in one with your breath, at least for 30 minutes of your day. And then we're gonna slowly come back to the center, squeeze the knees into the chest. Good, take a moment to open up through the back body. So I like to snuggle here so that my shoulder blades are away from one another, and then I can drop it all the way back to the earth. Good, we're going to wrap the left leg over the right, you know, like a ladylike sitting down position. So if you're halfway through, that's amazing. If you're all the way through, that's amazing too. The key is to keep the back body open. Relax your hips here, open the arms wide into letter T, or maybe cactus the arms. Find what feels good. Pull the knees into the heart. Inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna drop to the right side. Like I said, if you just stop halfway through, that's good. If you're coming all the way down through the earth, that's also good. Gaze out through the left side. Allow the left shoulders to melt. And allow your belly to relax. Good job. Slowly come back to the center. Unwrap the legs. Wrap the right leg now over the left. Finding space in the front side and the back side of the body. Bring the knees into the chest and take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop the legs to the opposite side so that you can gaze out through the right side. Sometimes in twist, you can hear some pops and cracks. And as long as that sounds feels good in your body, that is a good thing, because no yoga should feel painful. Pain is a big no-no. So wherever you are, when you're practicing your yoga practice, and if you start to feel pain, take a step back and then find a better version for you, find a modifications instead of dwelling in the pain. And then we'll slowly come back to the center, bringing the knees into the chest. And this time, let's find a happy baby. So in order to find happy baby, open the legs wider than your hips, or maybe just at your hips width apart. Point the sole of the feet up to the sky and grab your foot. Some of us prefer to find the yogi toes. You go ahead and find that, or otherwise just rest your hands on your calf. Okay, so you can rock side to side if you feel like you want to open up some more parts, like corners of the hips and lower back, because you do really feel the opening happens when you rock side to side. But if it's not comfortable for you, find your stillness, relax the shoulders, tuck your chin in. One more deep breath. Good. Let's bring the knees together to touch once again. Wrap the shins with our arms, and let's bring the forehead into the knees. Squeeze it all in. Pull the navels down low towards the earth. And we'll hold it for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and gently release. We have reached the most important part of the practice, Shavasana. You can extend your legs, you can bend your knees, as long as you can relax your entire body completely down on the earth. Close your eyes. Try to pay attention here around your belly. And as you can, expand your belly all the way out. As you exhale, allow the belly to collapse. Continue to breathe on your own time, on your own pace. Remember to keep your entire facial muscles relaxed, especially this part around or in between your eyebrows. Be very aware with how you breathe. Be very aware of what you actually can feel inside of your body as you follow the breath. Can you notice as soon as you start to think about something else that your shoulders, the muscles of your shoulders starting to tighten? Maybe your hips, maybe your jaws. And then as you notice that you're actually doing that, you started to come back again into the present moment and relaxing every single muscles in the body so that you can melt it all the way down. You can always, when you're practicing on this video, not through the live stream, you can always pause the video and then take the longest time that you need to stay in Shavasana. Now let's begin to deepen the breath. Again, allowing your belly to fully expand as you inhale. And exhale, collapse completely, relaxing the belly. Moving your toes and fingertips gently. And extend your arms overhead and let's stretch it all out. Remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Take it as one step at a time. Let's bring the knees into the chest, rolling down to the right side. And then slowly push yourself all the way back up into a seated position. Let's meet in Sukhasana this time. And then to sit nice and tall on your cross-legged. Making sure that you feel both of your sit bones grounded down to the earth. Your shoulders are aligned with your hips and your head is aligned with your heart. And let's bring the hands together to touch into Anjali Mudra. We'll end the practice by chanting Om together one time. Before we chant, let's take a deep breath in. And exhale to sigh. Good job. Inhale to chant. Your lips greater than honesty. Bring your thumbs down to your heart, love and compassion. Thank you all so much for joining this class. To get to turn on that little bell button so that whenever there is a new video being uploaded, you get a reminder on your email. And yeah, have a nice weekend, everyone. Please stay safe, stay at home, wash your hands. And I'm going to show you another glimpse of the card that we pulled up in the beginning of the practice, if you have forgotten what it was. Okay. Okay. Now I think you can see that now. So yeah, thanks so much for joining this class. I hope to see you today. So my class is Vinyasa with Pritha every Tuesday, Thursday, and next Saturday. If you do have some requests that you want to practice together with me, like some other posture, you can write down in the comment below, and I'll make a special sequence for you guys. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. If you're in Europe, have a nice evening if you're in Indonesia. Bye.